Welcome to my channel Meditation and Prayer. Dharana and Trataka. When you sit for the practice of meditation, you practice pranayama and pratyahara. Yet, you have to make your mind one-pointed. You do it with the help of dharana. Dharana is like a warm-up before meditation. It is like training our mind so that it is strong and does not get distracted by other thoughts. So, it is like preparing the mind for meditation. With dharana, we learn to think clearly, to be disciplined, and to control our thoughts. When you reach the state of dharana, you will experience a calm, pleasant, and peaceful state of mind. This high state of concentration will allow you to be more effective, productive, and focused in your daily life and to remain stable and centered. My name is Vikram Singh Basati. In this video, I am going to explain the topic Dharana and Trataka more clearly in simple words. I hope the result will meet your expectations. To benefit yourself fully, watch this video to the end. If you like my video, press like button. It motivates me a lot. Subscribe to my channel and keep yourself in touch with me so that you get notification of subsequent videos in time without any delay. Like, comment, and share. In this video, I shed light on the nuances of meditation and prayer. Dharana means holding the mind to certain points and cultivating inner perceptual awareness. In other words, Dharana stands for concentration. To control tendencies of the mind at a particular point is called dharana. It implies immovable concentration of the mind. The essential idea is to hold the concentration or focus of attention in one direction. When the mind's stuff is confined or limited to a certain place, it is dharana. In dharana, we form the conditions for the mind to focus its attention in one direction instead of going out in many different directions. Deep contemplation and manifestation can make the right state of affairs, and the focus on this one point that we have chosen becomes more intense. We encourage one particular activity of the mind. The more intense it becomes, the more the other activities of the mind fall away. The practice of dharana begins with sitting in a calm place in a comfortable position. For internal focus, keep the eyes closed and focus on the object of your choice. If you are keeping the eyes open, then focus on an external object. The objective in dharana is to stabilize the mind by focusing its attention upon some stable entity. The particular object selected has nothing to do with the common intention, which is to stop the mind from wandering through memories, dreams, or reflective thoughts by deliberately holding it persistently on some apparently static object. Concentration is the active focusing on one point. It is like focusing the lenses of a camera on a moving object, and meditation is when the object remains still and the camera's focus is locked on to the object. Meditation is a state of mind where one's focus is maintained or absorbed in the point of focus. Dharana is more than simply having the ability to maintain a single pointed focus. It is about observing the scattered nature of thought. Part of dharana is being able to observe when our attention is drifting away from what we desire to concentrate on and simply bringing it back towards our focus. The stages of concentration. There are four stages of concentration that use different levels of objects, from the most physical to the most subtle, to increase concentration. The more subtle the object, the harder it will be to concentrate and create absorption of mind on particular object. These are considered progressive stages to challenge and deepen your power of concentration. Vitarka dharana, that is dense concentration, focuses on a solid or tangible object. This would include objects such as the breath, the senses, visualizations, mantras, or thoughts. Vicharadharana, that is subtle concentration, focuses on energy, prana, chakra, vayus, aspects of the mind, and spiritual and philosophical qualities. Anandadharana, that is enjoyment concentration, focuses on the joy and bliss found in deep state of meditation. Asimtadharana, that is individuality concentration, focuses on the detached sense of self, that is a witness of all of your experiences. When the mind has become purified by yoga practices, it becomes able to focus efficiently on one subject or one point of experience. Now we can set the great potential free for inner healing. As the organs get finer, the perceptions get higher. There is the danger of wasting your energies by taking up an idea only for its novelty and then giving it up for another that is newer. Take one thing up and do it and see the end of it, and don't give it up before you have seen the end. He who can become mad with an idea alone sees light. The concentration signifies the one-pointed mind. It is very difficult to process to do so because coordination needs to be established among the unconscious mind, conscious mind, and intellect. Our conscious mind is fickle. It is the outcome of many forces over our unconscious mind. Sometimes we become unable to meet our goals because of this ever-changing mind. Concentration is a must to stabilize this fickle mind. Do not try to test yourself, as it will cause disturbance in the mind. Carry on the practice with self-confidence because soon concentration replaces the fickleness of mind. Similarly, the one-pointed state of mind replaces the scattered state. The practitioner undergoes a strange experience of the bliss of the spiritual world, which cannot be explained in human language. This is the beginning of the journey to the world of spirituality, and meditation occurs at the advanced stage of concentration. To improve your meditation skills, Read and recommend Basati's meditation ebooks. These ebooks cover almost all aspects of meditation and prayer comprehensively. In these ebooks, the secrets of meditation and prayer are revealed through exposure to both theoretical and practical aspects. Rest assured that you will get your money's worth many times over by equipping yourself with the necessary knowledge from these ebooks. When you have these ebooks, you don't have to wander in search of knowledge. Ebooks provide flexibility, affordability, and innovative features that align with digital lifestyles, making reading more accessible and enjoyable. So try these precious ebooks at the first opportunity. Hurry up, avail 40% discount. Find the link in description. Now we are going to discuss the role of Trataka in uplifting Dharana. Hatha Yoga Pradipika contains six tasks in it, namely Vasti, Dhauti, Nauli, Neti, Kapalbhati, and Trataka, to purify the body for success and perfection in life in a unique way. Trataka is the important task of all to attain dharana, concentration. Trataka, chanting of mantra or reciting bani or prayer etc. are some ways of boosting of concentration. Some people take to the practice of playing on rosary beads to attain the state of concentration. However, Trataka is by far the best practice at the preliminary stage for the purpose of acquiring concentration. Trataka is an exercise of focusing your vision on a point at a stretch without any distraction in order to augment concentration. It makes the mind peaceful, devoid of any idea, and free of tension. It is practiced either outside the physical body at a thing located in the environment or inside the body at any chakra. It has mainly three forms, namely Nikatarataka, Durtrataka, and Antartrataka. Close point gazing, Nikatrataka, is the process of focusing the vision on a thing located in the environment near the physical body of the practitioner. Nikotradka is very important to develop concentration. It produces mesmerizing qualities in the practitioner. Remote point gazing, Dhruv is the process of focusing the vision on a thing located in the surroundings at some distance from the physical body of the practitioner. It is fundamental in the practice of telepathy. Inner focus, Antaratratka, is the process of fixing the eyes on a chakra, usually brow chakra, located inside the physical body of the practitioner in order to enhance the peace of mind through meditation. Antartratka is highly important in awakening the Kundalini. Trataka means gazing or not allowing your consciousness to move. The technique of gazing is actually not connected with the object. It is connected with gazing itself, for the reason that when you look attentively without blinking your eyes, you become focused. The disposition of the mind is to be persistently moving from one object to another, and when you are not allowing the mind to move, it struggles hard in the beginning, but the mind loses struggling after a while. If you go on practicing gazing, the mind stops for moments, and when it happens, there is no mind, because the mind can exist only in movement. In simple words, thinking can exist only in movement. Thinking disappears when there is no movement. The movement of the mind discontinues if you are gazing in reality. Since if the mind continues moving, your gaze will be absent. You miss the object. You will forget what you are looking at when the mind has moved somewhere else. The object will be present bodily, but it will have gone for you because you have moved in thought. Gazing means your eyes as well as your entire mind are focused through the eyes. You are just looking at, doing nothing. That deep looking will revolutionize you from top to bottom. It will turn out to be a meditation. Both your eyes and your consciousness should get together in the focusing. You must be really looking through the eyes. You must not be absent from there. However, your presence is needed. Initially, the difficulty will be that you will be looking at, but you will not be present. Your eyes will be fixed, your mind will be moving. There will be no meeting of the eyes and the mind. If you win over it, the second difficulty will be that gazing with no movement. You will fall asleep. You may become unconscious. You may fall asleep. Even with open eyes, it is possible that you may fall asleep. You will be hypnotized by yourself. It is natural because our mind knows only two states, either the constant movement or falling into sleep. And meditation is a third state. The third state of meditation means your mind is as silent as a deep sleep and as alert and aware as in thinking. Both silence and alertness must be present. You must be fully alert but silent as if deep in sleep. One of the benefits of Trataka is that it improves eyesight and heals ordinary eye problems. Moreover, it does away with laziness and makes the mind peaceful. In fact, it is the base of meditation. In course of regular practice of Trataka, hypnotic and telepathic qualities are automatically acquired by the practitioner on account of concentration. Trataka should be practiced in the normal health conditions. Time devoted to Trataka should be enhanced slowly and steadily. Don't wink during the practice. Stop the practice when eyes start watering and then wash the eyes with cold water. Restart practice after getting normal and refreshing the eyes. Keep in mind, all kind of emotions should be in control at the time of the practice of Trataka. Therefore, try to make the mind free of all the ideas. There should be optimum light and fresh air in the room where the Trataka is to be practiced. The environment should be peaceful. There should be no disturbance like noise, foul smell, insects, smoke and dust, etc. Dharana, the logic practice of concentration, cultivates mental clarity, focus, and stress reduction by training sustained single-pointed attention. It fosters emotional stability, self-awareness, and prepares for deeper meditation. Trataka, a gazing technique, strengthens eye muscles, improves vision, detoxifies the eyes, and sharpens concentration. It activates the third eye, promoting intuition and calming the mind. Together, they build mental discipline, reduce anxiety, and enhance spiritual growth by harmonizing body and mind. These practices synergistically improve cognitive function, support emotional resilience, and foster inner peace, making them vital for holistic well-being in yogic traditions. I hope this video meets your expectations and it adds to your knowledge and practice. Rest assured, you will always be gaining from my videos. Like my video, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do it now. Now, like and subscribe to Meditation and Prayer. It means a lot to me. Thanking you for watching this video.